All right, today we're going to be giving you a pro tip on cleaning the Atomizer 7700 gun. I got John here today, and John, you're the expert on this gun, so...
I'd hope so.
We actually were talking about cleaning it, and this is something I know now because I've never done this before, and you're going to talk about actually removing this, the importance of removing it when you're actually doing the cleaning, and how much easier it makes the cleaning of the gun. So can you give us a little pointer and a little pro tip on cleaning this gun?
Absolutely. So when you're using the gravity feed cup on the Atomizer gun, we have the cap on the bottom here, which is normally where you'd attach your bottom cup or your pressure pot. But what happens is as you're painting, you'll end up getting a little reservoir of paint that will build up into this little fitting right here. And if you're not careful and you don't clean it after you're done, you can actually have the paint stay in there, and then it even can be sucked up and pulled out into your next color. And so maybe now you're mixing colors and things like that. The other thing that can happen is that paint can just dry in there if you never clean it or take the cap off. And then if you come to use the bottom cup one day and you have it solid, solid with paint, that's not going to be a good thing either. So actually, not only good to remove it to clean it, but it actually helps by cleaning the gun better too. So when I clean the spray gun, I'll always just take the cup off first and clean the cup out. So we'll go ahead and take the cup off the gun here. And that basically just leaves me with the gun body to clean. Right. So when I take the rest of the gun apart and I pull my needle and my nozzle out, this is especially useful when you're spraying latex water-based products, because most of us clean up in the sink when we're done, and so this is really handy for making sure you're cleaning up the gun real well. So I'm going to take all of the front part of the gun apart, which now leaves me with just your material passages in the gun, right? So when I take off the cap, I'm not only going to notice that you'll have paint that'll fall out of here because the paint will be stuck in here because of gravity, right? So you want to clean the bottom of the cap too, because that can be a source of contamination. But now I have a straight shot through the whole gun and into the front of the gun too. So I can take my cleaning brush and I can put my cleaning brush in here while I hold it underneath the sink. Right. And I've got hot water running through here and cleaning it all out. So I can get into all the parts inside the gun really well to make sure I'm cleaning it and getting that paint particularly out of this bottom portion here.
So it seems like you'll be able to clean it a lot faster that way too.
A lot faster, yeah, because your paint will flush out of here much quicker because you've got the water coming through.
Yeah, that's a great little tip, and I can't wait to get home and see what's down inside that thing in mine, and
what's lurking dark in the depths.
So and it's probably the same. I mean, because you had a gravity feed cup, if you had a siphon cup, and you got the cap on top there, it's kind of maybe the paint's going to still fall down here. You might not get buildup inside there, but it's still going to make the cleanup a lot faster.
Exactly. So it doesn't have a negative effect if you don't take the top cap off when you're cleaning the gun, although you will still get some paint up in there, so there is still a risk of contamination. When you've got the bottom cup, or if you're cleaning up after using your pressure pot, taking the cap off again is just an easier way to get your water to flush down through the spray gun and have it just completely flush out the gun rather than just having it come in from one direction. So typically if I didn't have this cap, I'd be inverting the gun and flushing it down this way. So it just makes it a lot easier to do that.
So there you have a little pro tip cleaning the gun. If you got any tips or tricks yourself about cleaning your HVLP gun, your Atomizer gun, leave it down in the comment section below. If you got any questions for us, just go ahead and ask them below, and we'll try to answer them as soon as we can. We'll see you next time right here on Paint Life TV. Out.